Hey everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. We're continuing our playthrough on the 1.1 version. So, between videos, I have done a little bit of sort of thinking and planning, and a little bit of layout work. It's not finished, but what I've done is I have put down a bit of foundations. So on this part here, so this is what I'm thinking is going to be probably our main sort of base where we'll put the hub and whatever else that's called. I put these little ramps here, so I've got some ramps up there, ramps down. Can't do much about these rocks unless we can unlock some sort of terraforming type tools, but at the moment just have to ignore that. So we can run down the ramp here. Come down here, we've got our storage that we can put our weeds in, leaves, and our logs, which, yeah, I think we built all this last time. So anyway, they run into these machines here, blah, 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 get converted into biomass. That then gets converted again into solid biofuel, which is then feeding these three biomass burners. So watch out for that plant. I still haven't worked out what we're doing with that plant yet. And yeah, I've just been chopping some trees down just to not fill it up, but put a bit of stuff in there. And you can see it's already burnt most of it down anyway. And then if we go back up here, and then we go up, I've put all these foundations down and let it run. Let this old thing run for a little bit just to build up a little bit of stock. Now, I've put two storages here. So originally in my head, I was thinking that we would like build productions, iron or whatever, run it down, and then the storage a bit that in. And then I thought, yeah, but if my base is here and this is where I mainly am, it's going to be a pain to run all the way down there to go and grab stock if I want to get stuff from storage. So I thought, well, what if we put all the storage across here? I did think about a separate area just for storage, but then I thought, well, then that's going to be a lot of conveyor belts. I have split the concrete here just to speed up, get a bit more concrete going, because that was full pretty quickly and it wasn't going very fast. Anyway, that's where we're at with that. Now, we could unlock more stuff, but what I really want to do is start building things. So, I think what has to happen is I need to go from the other side. So, we're going to start with the iron. Now, the tricky part is, if I start from this side here, I'm going to feed down there. I mean, one, we want to make sure that we fit in there. I'm hoping this is long enough. The other part is we got to feed belts down here. Now, our mines are all the way over there, but I thought, well, you could feed really long belts. But we might have more mines this way. I don't know yet. We haven't really looked. Am I going to get gassed out or something? Anyway, let's start. So iron plates. We're going to start with the basics. So we want a smelter. And we're going to go in. I think we need a splitter first. Hold on. I don't know whether to leave a gap or just go straight. Because the problem is, how's stuff going to come up here? I don't know if we need to remove this or if we just bring all these belts up and feed it. I might put it here and we'll see how we go. So if I put a splitter here, do these have a speed? No. So a belt does 60 resources per minute on Mark 1 belt. And I did have a look at our mines. I'm pretty sure those iron mines were about 60. Now, I think you can get better. But that's what we've got. So I guess we'll assume worst case. Whoops. Hang on, I want to have a look. Oh, no, it doesn't tell us. Okay. Oh, what was that? Camera went funny. So if I put one there. Now if I say iron ingots, 2 seconds? I don't understand what that means. Oh, 30 per minute. Yeah, so that was why we wanted to do a splitter. And it's 1 to 1. So if I do 2 of those. Then that's like prime, whatever. Not prime. Like it's properly used. I have no idea how to explain that. Now, we want to get iron plates into a thing, but hang on. So these are, wait, jumping the gun here. These are iron ingots. I don't think we need to store iron ingots with anything. So then what we're going to do, I guess we need to get a constructor. I find it very hard to build in this mode. I would really like to be top down. What I don't know is if I want to do iron plates, 30 per minute. So that's 1 to 1. So that's exactly what it makes. So you could, in theory, take that all the way. Oh, that seems like a bit of a waste. Belt is too long. So that would store iron plates. Now, would you only want 1 or would you want 2? Now, I'm thinking there's not enough gap. That really takes up the whole thing, doesn't it? Like, I couldn't get... Not really much value having these that close. Alright, and then you need to feed some iron into that. So, how many... It's 20 per minute. But a belt can do... What did I say a belt can do? No, I have to look in the actual thing. 60. So you could do 3 of those on one of these belts. Okay, but that doesn't help me when we can only do 2. So I guess it won't be that efficient. So I'm wondering if we do 2. So if we do that, I probably should do a merger. Hopefully that works. And then you get iron plates. Alright, what else do we make? Well, what else can be made from this? Okay, iron rods. Screws. Wire. Oh, that's from iron rods. Okay, so then you'd want to have to do another one. I don't know. So, again, iron ingots. They're too wide. They don't line up on the things. So if I said iron rods, it's 15 per minute. doing too well at the moment with our planning. It just doesn't line up. That's not right. Oh my god. It's so annoying. Okay, I don't really know what productions we're going to feed out yet. Kind of worried that that's not enough. Like, if we want to fill this belt, we could have done 3 of these. And the other question is, are we going to convert more? Because I want to obviously feed. Like, so I want rods. And I want them to go in storage. But if you want to fully utilize that, you could do... What do you got? You got 15. You could do lots of these. And we also need to work out what we want to store. Because... Oh my god, this is so hard to plan. Because like I said, if I put one of... Let's just put one of these down for a sec. If you just look at this... Forget the copper, we haven't even looked at that yet. So out of these 3, we've got iron plates, iron rods, and screws. Okay, so they're our 3 components. Now the screws come off the iron rods. That's 10 per minute to 40 screws. 10 per minute. 10 per minute. But if you output iron rods, that's 15 per minute. Oh my god. 30. So a 30 line of those would feed 3 screws? And then that's just that. And then if you go for... Oh, that's all we've got at the moment. Alright, so I think there's an assembler that we can unlock, which is the next level. So maybe we just do a setup for that stuff. But we also want to have screws sorted. Sorry, iron rods stored. Yeah, I don't really know how to do this efficiently. I guess I'm just going to hack it my way. It's not going to be ideal, because it just might mean that we're going to have wasted space, because people are probably going to, like, some people will probably split off some of this to do something else or something further down the track, and maybe we do that. Maybe that's how we get it more efficient. Maybe, like, what if I take this away? What if I put... hang on, which way does this go? What if I put the merger there? And what if I feed that in there? Did I not get that straight? Okay, that's not acceptable. Okay, so let's say that is more efficient. So this is actually going to be plates. So this is just a heap of plates going into a box. And now we want to do the iron rods. So you got one here. So have I not got these set up? No. That's a bit annoying. That one is set. So iron rods, there go. Sorry, iron ingots go into iron rods. So if you've got 15, now, I need to do it the other way because the gaps of these is not. It's not right. Sorry, why is that not... Turn it around the right way, usually helps. Okay, so that's a rod. That's a rod. I assume these are all going to be rods because I copied them. Yes. Okay. It seems way excessive. Yeah, and you can't merge. I can't merge 4 in here anyway. So, like, if you go there to there. It's not. You'd have to do another merger if you want it to be fully efficient, because I assume what happens, you got 15, 15, 15, so that's going to come out, that's 45. So if you want to add this one in, you'd have to do another one in front of it. So you then feed your 45 into there, and then you take another one here. And then you feed this. Hold on, let's go. that would give you your rods. And then if you want to do your screws, you then have to take rods. Hang on, so if we copy, I don't know where it's going to go. Let's just put it down for a second. Let's have a look at it. So if I want that to be screws, that is now 10 rods to 40 screws. But we're doing 15, so how the hell does the math work on that one? This is where it gets really... Why did they do really weird numbers like that? That's so annoying. Wait, did I do it right? So hang on. Did I say 60 or was it 30? A belt. I'm worried I've screwed it all up. It says 60 resources per minute. Is that really how it works? Can I jump down here and have a look? Is there a way to... How can I see... Maybe doing 60 is just too much. Maybe we should work on a 30 basis. I don't know, but the plates are fine. Or are they? Because I've got 3 now. Oh, who would have thought this would be this complicated? Everybody that's experienced with this game is probably watching me going, oh my god, why are you making it so complicated? You're screwing it all up. Yeah, 40 per minute. That's really annoying. Not the 40 per minute, sorry, 10 per minute. Per minute. So if I merged 2 of these, that would give me 3 of these. Okay, so if we go... yeah, if we do... Go to one of these. So if I was to take 2 of these, and they're iron rods, that's now giving us... Alright, it's not going to fully fill the belt, but let's just ignore that for this one. So that'll give us potentially 3 screw things. So I would want to split that. Where's the in? There it is. I'm missing some plates. What am I missing? Missing reinforced plates. Right, so while I... Hang on. So that's screws. And we need to get another one. But I need some reinforced plates. Okay, that'll do for the moment. I mean, that's the... Yeah, we're going to want reinforced plates to be automated, but I'm assuming that must come at the next level, which I haven't unlocked yet. Alright, so if I copy that. Okay, and then that... So hang on, that comes out of 40 per minute. The belt can do 60. That doesn't really help me, does it? Hang on. Oh, maybe, but I guess that would leave it open to what we do with the screws next, which might be something different. So if I put a splitter and I say this one here, I feed into there. Half of you is going to do something. I don't know what yet. Yeah. Where could I do it? Oh, I could do it here. Hang on. If I put a merger there... a merger there. Let's get rid of that. If I take a belt from here, so that's 40. If I then split off half of that, that's 20. That then comes out as 60. Belt is too steep. Oh. Okay, hold on. We don't have another. Where's our ramp? It's there. We might not want that one there. Hang on. Let's get rid of that one. Depends how this all lays out. So if I now go... Okay, and then if I take half that way... I don't know what I'm doing with that yet, but that's another 60 line of screws. I guess for future. And I also don't know what I'm doing with these rods. Again, might be for future. That's assuming they're rods. Oh god. Alright, so what we have to do is we have to feed iron in here, and we need to well, we need to power it all up. So this is where it gets the next concept, working out the power which we want to feed from, I guess, down the bottom. So if I put a pole I don't know how many poles we need. How many poles? I'll just put 2 there for now. I mean, I could go fairly generous with the poles. Wrong one. How do I want to feed this? I have no idea. I didn't even leave any gaps. There's like nowhere for me to walk through. That wasn't very smart thinking, was it? I can't walk through anywhere. Alright, so hang on. So if I feed that pole, that machine, that one, right, we have one to go down the bottom. this one here. That pole. Maybe I should have just fed the poles. Doesn't work because I haven't even built the smelters yet. That's pretty stupid. I mean, it kind of works. Except, how do I get this up? You're full. Okay, we can fix that. Go from there to there. And then from there. Let's get a power pole there. Not really getting much done in the way of progress. Ah, damn it. I was hoping I could see the power pole. Okay, there you go. That one worked. I can't get back up now, but... I mean, even though it's not really easy now, once it's connected, it's connected. I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, probably should have left some gaps. Is that it there? It is. Okay, so that's now hooked up to the power source. Yeah, and I think these should feed more the power poles. So that feeds that one. And then that one. Well, it can feed one machine. Whatever. Alright, and then that's feeding... Alright, so you can feed that one there. I don't think the power's right. Okay. Problem is, I haven't got smelter set up here. So that's iron. That's iron 15. So we're doing... I've been doing 2 per machine, right? So if I like copy that, is that in line that way? Problem is, these are 30, so these are 1 to 1. The other ones are only 15, so we don't need... that same capacity. So this one here, that's 30. See, that's 15. That's 30. So really... that's going to come out as 30, right? Yeah, but that's fine. It's here. It's here that we don't need it. God damn it. So that almost indicates we need a splitter here. But that means moving all of this back. Okay. Sort of run out of time here. I'd have to pull all this apart again. Oh, come on. Seriously? Am I going to remember this? Probably not. Alright, so let me get this straight. That was iron rods. That's iron plates. Okay. So you... Oh, hang on. So you're iron rods? Alright. So, then you got 15. What did I do then? Did I just merge two together? To create 30. But then the belt can take 60. But we didn't really want 4, did we? I've forgotten now. Hang on, they're feeding screws. Yeah, maybe we did have 4. No, we worked out you can only have... Oh no, we did... Oh, that's right, I did do 4. Sorry. I'll get it in a minute. I'll remember. What we did is I had a merger here. And another one there. That fed into there. No, that's not right. I had that in front of the other one. Alright, anybody ever seen it take so long to work something basic out? This is like the basic recipes, and I'm already really struggling. Well, I'm definitely using my brain, that's for sure, trying to think. Why? No. No. Have I got... Oh, no. You've done it all wrong. What are you doing? Is this all wrong? Did I have that all twisted? Okay. Do it again. Where's the out? There. Out. And then... Same direction. Okay. You. In there. You. Hopefully that went in. I couldn't see. I'm on the wrong side. Yeah. You. In there. You. Out there. You. I want to go in there. Can't do that at the moment because of this machine. I mean, this is all going to have to be redone anyway. What? Why is it going that way? Oh. Christ, why are you there? Alright, we're going to have to call it there for this video. I might just quickly fix this up between videos, and then we'll come back and continue wiring it up and see if we can get actually something out of this. Let me know your thoughts, opinions in the comments. Obviously, I'm going to record another video straight after this, so I won't see your comments, but get them coming through anyway, because as soon as I do see them, they'll still help. So thoughts, opinions, tips, tricks, advice. Tell me all the stupid things I'm doing, all the things I've done wrong, and all that sort of stuff. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.